Hello, Ryan here, aka Mac, and welcome. There has been a new Alpha 323 patch, which brings a ton of cool new things like a new vehicle, plus many of the previously sold vehicles now available to rent or purchase in-game. As always, a huge thank you to all of my patrons and channel members, in particular to my latest patrons Red Barchetta and Carl Foster, and to Shaq the Nerd for becoming a patron and a channel member, plus to my latest channel member Barry. Thank you all so much for the support, it is so appreciated. Now, before we begin, the TOBII Eye Tracker 5 is back on sale again. This time it is 15% off in celebration of, it says, the upcoming release of StarCitizen Alpha 323. So now is a great time to pick one up, and I can highly recommend them as I use one every time I play StarCitizen. They are brilliant. Using the link below will take you to the offer, plus it will provide my channel with a direct kickback, helping to support my work. So thank you so much in advance if you choose to do so. Now, to the latest patch. Alpha 323 had a new patch last night which apparently fixed the most severe of crashes, being the crash that would cause the server crash recovery system to forever loop, which has been plaguing 323 since it went into testing. I'm sure we've all experienced it, so it is a big win there to finally see that one gone. Very happy. Now, this patch released to Wave 3, which is what it was currently in already, but it did say that they would potentially open it up to Wave 4 after a couple of hours monitoring, if all went well. Now, I have no idea if that has happened. If anyone can comment below and let me know if it is now Wave 4 or if it is still in Wave 3, I would certainly appreciate it. Something else interesting about this particular patch was it contained a new vehicle consisting of two new variants, being the Mirai Pulse and Pulse LX. Now, these are both ground hover vehicles from MISC's performance division. The base Pulse has a sort of weird, cool, bespoke Gatling gun on the front, and the LX is, I believe, the dedicated racer with no weapons, but it looks very chonky and will be great for taking to the circuits. So very much look forward to testing those out. But this patch also brought with it many more updates, including further distribution center lighting, LOD, and performance polish, which I am very glad to see, as they can be very resource intensive, so any optimizations for these locations will be great. For the interior map, they have hooked up the rest of the unified UI overlay, added a new opacity mask to aid readability, and they have turned on auto brightness for the star map edge markers as well. Now, I really hope that they can optimize this map, as I find when I'm using it, even for a small duration of time, my client FPS just fades away. It goes really low to less than 10, making it really difficult to actually use the map itself. So hopefully they can optimize that and keep that frame rate up. Now, the Salvage standalone tool, being the Greycat SRT dedicated tool, has had a balance pass as well to improve its overall use. Now, this I have been wanting to test for a long time. Every stream I do, I try to test this, as I can't wait to get some gameplay of myself off-gridding as kind of an FPS salvager, trying to make money without a salvaging ship, but using a tool. So really excited to finally be able to use this properly and actually sell the RMC, so do keep an eye out for that video. But they have also doubled the range of the SRT in comparison to the multi-tool. They've increased the gathering and repair speed, which should make it a little bit more profitable over time as well. They have allowed it to repair a little higher than the normal repair tool, or the multi-tool, which means it should improve the ship's integrity greater than what the multi-tool can do so. So that's a good incentive to buy one if you are into repairing your own ships. But it says they have made it less efficient, saying it has a higher loss of material when gathering. So I think, does this mean that it will lose more RMC over time versus the multi-tool can? Not sure what that means, but we'll have to test it out. Now, they have also added the SRT containers to be craftable in the Vulture and Reclaimer, which is great news, and repair is now allowed in green zones, or armistice zones, but it says that they have allowed gathering of RMC to continue with the ammo container being full, or when the ammo container is full. So again, happy to hear that the repairing in green zones is possible. That is definitely a nice win. Not sure why it should still be able to gather when the container's full. I don't know if that makes sense, but whatever. Now, for the Cure Life medical gun, they have improved the interactions a little by moving the gun closer to the screen, so viewing and interacting with the screen elements are much more user-friendly. Plus, there is a whole load of ships and vehicles now added to buy or rent in-game shops, which are the Fury MX and LX, the Lynx Rover, the Hull C, the Spirit A1 and C1, the Cutter Scout and Rambler, the Gatak Sulen, the Argo SRV, Tumbrel Storm and Storm AA, the Santokai, and all of the Origin X1 variants as well. So although many are late getting into the shops, it is great to see all of the remaining vehicles, I believe, now in-game and available to buy. But do let me know in the comments if there are some that are still unavailable to buy. Now finally, for core tech, there are more server performance optimizations, more AI navigation performance optimizations, physics performance optimizations, planetary streaming performance optimizations, and further Vulkan polish passes as well. So quite a beast of an update with so much going on in many areas. But talking about when is it going to release to live, I know everybody is wondering. I believe it is extremely likely right now that it will release to live this week, all being well. Obviously, if something comes up, then it will be delayed, but the way that it's going, it certainly feels like a live release is happening this week. And as Jared said on Star Citizen Live last week, the shows that we get this week will be determined by whether 323 is releasing. Now, we don't know if that means there were to be no shows if it was to release, but this week's Inside Star Citizen is all about the big features of 323, and Star Citizen Live is with the PU director, talking specifically about Alpha 323, which to me sounds like it is the final episodes for Alpha 323 before the patch releases, and then these shows will go on their hiatus. Also, with the TOBII sale saying it's in celebration of the upcoming release of Alpha 323, it is quite a sign to me that it is planning to release this week. Now, I'm sure Cloud Imperium will have many more builds for 323 to come this week to fix any issues that we are having on the EPTU, with a live release potentially happening, I suppose, from Wednesday onwards. I don't expect it today, maybe not even tomorrow. It really depends on how well these builds go and when they go to Wave 4 and Wave 5, which Wave 5 is basically open to everybody. If all goes smooth, there is no reason to hold it back, but again, they don't know what might crop up. So things are really moving fast, and here's hoping that they can iron out any of the major issues before pushing it to live. I haven't tried this latest build yet, so I don't know what it's like. As always, do let me know in the comments if it is good or bad. Tell me about your experience, but I'm really excited to get in and start recording some more off-grid stuff and general gameplay as well. And remember, 323 does change a lot of things in a lot of areas, from flight, interactions, FPS. So when you do get in for the first time, whether that's in the PTU or live, it is going to take quite some time to get things set up, to get things rebound, to understand what the new changes are, and just to get accustomed to it all. So don't expect to be jumping into 323 for the first time and just instantly having a blast. It is going to be frustrating and time consuming to get things sorted, but do take the time to get it right for you, as it will be worth it. But with that said, I hope you all enjoy 323 if it goes live. If you do appreciate my videos, please do consider subscribing and helping the channel to grow. We are storming towards 65,000, so thank you so much. Also, come and hang out over at twitch.tv/SuperMacBrother. You are all more than welcome. I will be live tomorrow, being Wednesday, and we will be playing whatever build is available. Hopefully we'll have more luck than we have in the past. Also, make sure you take advantage of the TOBII sale while it lasts. It is a device that I cannot play Star Citizen without. Cannot imagine being without it when playing Star Citizen. Oof, doesn't even bear thinking about. Hit the thumbs up if you don't mind. It does the channel a big favour, and tick that notification bell if you would like to be notified when my videos go live. Again, a massive thank you to my patrons and channel members. Cannot do it without you guys, so thank you for the support. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.